Hi guys, so as you all know, today is the 10th of May and today isn't just any day for me. Today marks 2.5 years exactly since I was put on the list, and honestly I thought by now I'd be maybe if not transplanted then at least, had some sort of phone call, but I haven't had anything at all, and it's just really upsetting, I guess, if you like, because you see everybody else getting on with their lives, and I don't want them to stop for me. I've always said to people, don't put your life on hold for me. I don't expect that, and I don't actually want that. It's not fair, and I want them to be happy and just get on doing the things they want to do. But at the same time, it doesn't make it any easier when you're 22 years old. Should be, getting a job, or in a steady job, or travelling, or just basic things like that. And I think people take for granted sometimes just the most basic things, like being able to get up and go to work every day, and just being able to travel, and I just thought I'd be in a different position by now, I guess, is what it boils down to. But I'm not, and it's hard sometimes. I've just had a really bad few days emotionally. In fact, not just few days, but recently emotionally I've been struggling, as I said in my last video. Sometimes I just feel like I'll be fine, and then I can suddenly hit a wall, and it's not that I want to do anything, but I just feel really unhappy myself and not motivated to do a lot, and I get that quite often. And you can I think people don't realise how much these things can affect you, not just physically, obviously, but emotionally and mentally. And I think, there's only so much one person can take, and I'm not saying I'm at the end yet, far from it, but I just think, as I said, people don't realise how difficult it can be, and how much it plays on you emotionally and mentally. And yeah, and I think as well, I'd love to be able to do things and just go out and do the things that all my friends are doing, like, going away or having a job, and that's just not something I can do. And it just gets you down sometimes, I guess. But I try not to focus too much on the negatives. I've always believed in positive thinking, and it's always mostly worked for me, but yeah. So I just always try and think of the positives. I just think, well, as soon as I have this, it'll all be worth the wait, and I'll be able to do loads of things, and I'll be able to finally go to New York, which I've always wanted to do, and I'll be able to just get a job and travel and see the world and do all that stuff I've just been wanting to do, and I just can't do right now. So I just sort of focus on that, and I think, as I said, it will be worth the wait and worthwhile. And I think as well, I may even appreciate it more than other people, because I'll realise what I've had to go through and how long I've had to wait to get to that moment. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's just the little things a lot that you miss, or people don't appreciate and take for granted. So yeah, I mean, I don't have loads to say. I'm actually going out soon, that's why I'm all dressed up. But yeah, actually this necklace, my friend gave it to me. It's like meant to represent luck, because like the horseshoe is like luck, so hopefully I'll get some luck. And then you got the little J for Jasmine, so yeah. I think that's mainly the gist of what I want to say. I don't want to ramble on for too long. But yeah, I can't really think. Oh yeah, and I also, I was saying I had a bad few days, and that was physically, sorry, long pause there. Yeah, that was physically, like, I was taking my medicines, like my diuretics, to keep my fluid under control. And then I woke up one day and my feet were like so swollen, and it never really hurts, but it's just really uncomfortable. Like, I remember going down the stairs and just being really uncomfortable because every time I put my foot down, you could just feel all the weight of all my fluid just go bearing down on my ankle, and it was so uncomfortable. And you know, it would go down, but only if I took like one of my tablets, and I'm only supposed to be taking one a day. And even then, it didn't go completely down. I was like sat on the sofa with like cushions and everything to elevate it, to help the fluid drain and go down. And it did work, but then the next morning it'd just be the exact same problem. And oh, it was just such an uncomfortable few days. And you know, it's just things like that that just get me down and just remind me of the position I'm in. I mean, not that I ever forget, how could you forget, but you know, it was just things that, you know, it brings it all back home, how long you've been waiting, the fact that you're in this position and you don't want to be in this position and all that type of thing. And eventually it's cleared up. Even now I'm fine, it's all cleared up, and I'm taking my tablets as I should be, which I was before, but it just wasn't as effective, I guess, as you like. So yeah, so as I said, I'm over the worst at now, and that's why I've actually been going out the last few days, because it hasn't happened in a while. And as soon as my fluid drains, I just like to appreciate the fact that I can actually walk properly again and head out and just do things. And yeah, and the weather's absolutely beautiful here in Britain, so that's a bonus. So yeah, as I said, I don't think I'll ramble on anymore. I think I've spoken enough, but yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. It's been 2.5 years, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get something soon, but we can't predict that. And you've got to bear in mind that as well, when I get the phone call, someone else is just died, and that's horrible as well. So, you know, you've got to bear that in mind as well, and you can't predict death, obviously, and with my red blood group, who knows. So, yeah. So, I think that's everything I just want to get out and say, and I hope you're all well, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.